Good morning, outdoorsers. Dad-squatch and I have arrived safe and sound at Droop Mountain Battlefield State Park. It's in West Virginia. I do not know much about it. I think, according to what little I read, this was one of the last battles fought in West Virginia in the Civil War. And it was, I believe, West Virginia's first state park. If not, it was among the first. I don't know. We're gonna walk around the trails here and see if there's anything cool to see. Overlook trail trenches. Let's oh, we got some information here. Okay. So they commemorate a stump, I guess. Huh. Well, guess that was a big old tree at one point. Yeah, I have no idea if this is an interesting place or not, so we're gonna find that out together outdoors. Fascinating. We knew absolutely nothing about the battle here before we came, so good to know. Kind of wondering why it's called Droop Mountain. My guess was the condition of the road when we drove over it, but I'm pretty sure it's been called Droop Mountain long before that was put in. So maybe we'll find out why it's called Droop Mountain before too long. I'm looking for mushrooms. I don't know what I'm expecting to find, but doesn't it look mushy in here? Looks like a place you'd find mushrooms, right? Oh, here we have a sign. Trail, trenches. Doesn't say anything about what's that way. That way's downhill. If you go downhill, you gotta go uphill. So we gotta keep that in mind. The Confederate left. You can pause the video and read that if you want. I'm gonna look at this mushroom. What do you think that is? No idea. Neat. If I had my mushroom guidebook, I could sit here for 2 hours unsuccessfully identifying that mushroom. What's this way? Oh, yeah, these are the trenches, I guess. What I thought would be a long downhill like hike was actually not that. So, what do we got? Even more interesting mushrooms. Look at these. So this is cool. I don't know what kind of mushroom it is, but this is. But you can see the cap is curled back so bad the gills are now like almost on top of it. Almost like it turned itself inside out. That's cool. They called it the mushroom trail. This could be neat or terrifying. Or both. Oh boy. Big spring trail at the trail. Okay. We'll come down that today, but Briary Knob, elevation 4,500 feet. Oh boy, yeah. We'll see, guys. We'll see. It's not exactly the Grand Canyon, but whew, yeah, okay. Not my favorite thing, but there. Get in outdoors in this. You enjoyed that because I didn't do. So there's some kind of antenna down there, and it appears to be hooked to some kind of solar panel deal. I'm a little curious what that's all for. Don't lose my camera down there. That wouldn't be good. Have to figure out what that looked like later, obviously. If anyone curious, this is Briary Knob. What do we got over here? Anything? Any more government spy detection things?
No.
No. There's trails all over the place down there. If you like trails, you should come here. There's even a bench we could have sat on. no bench today. Got a lot of sitting ahead of us today. The vehicle. Whew, that's a bit of a dip.
Yeah, it ain't that bad.
Oh, it ain't that bad.
It ain't as bad as old Smoky.
No, it ain't as bad as the Smokies.
Smoky Mountains.
Yeah, those are some drops.
Ain't as bad as old Smoky.
I walked down here just to say I did.
Alright, I'm gonna stay up here.
Yeah.
Just so I can say you did.
Enjoy my legs while I have them.
Yeah, don't fall.
No.
Right here in their ass.
No, you're not. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I could have just come down here and looked at the damn antenna. I didn't need to. Okay. Like a little rock tunnel. Oh, look at that. Under the bridge.
Oh.
I'm over here now.
Look up.
See, under surveillance. I'm going to see what's under here and I'll head back up. I guess it goes this way maybe. I'm going to follow this too far. Oh, maybe it ends there. That might be the end of it. Not the end of it, but oh yeah. Something lives down there. Okay, maybe it ends. I don't think it ends. I think it goes. Maybe it loops back. I don't know, but I'm gonna go back up there and join Dad-squatch, and then we'll see what else there is. All right, we just heard some sort of hellish.
There's an information board over here. I think we're back.
We're back. We just heard some sort of hellish howling out there in the woods. Could be coyotes. It could be hounds being run. There was a hounder truck when we pulled in. They had the crate they keep them in. It looked like they had the thing they used to follow them with the GPS. Could be that, or it could be the ghosts of the Confederate soldiers and their rebel yell. I hope it's not that, because we're in a lot of trouble. Horsehaven Trail is that way, but we're gonna go this way before we huff and puff ourselves to death. So. Haven't seen any cool monsters. This is a neat little forest. I will say that. A lot of little, I don't know how to describe it, foresty things in here that you like walking around and looking at forest stuff. You will not be disappointed. I don't know how much longer we're going to be here at Droop Mountain. Not too much longer. We are back. That was the Overlook Trail and the trenches. Looks like we've returned to where we started. We're going to figure out what we're going to do next. Alright, looks like we got all the information you could ever want about the Battle of Droop Mountain. I'll be honest, when it comes to these battle informations, a lot of it just gets kind of, this guy moved here and that guy did that to that flank, and yes, that's interesting and good to know, but I would like to hear a little bit more about the significance of the battle. You know, you tell me what that meant in the grander picture. That's what I would like to hear from some of these things, but that's okay. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. If any of you outdoorsnists ever wonder, I don't think anyone does. We're gonna head back to the van and sit, and then we're gonna plot our next move. That sign on the door over there says the museum is closed. I suppose if it was open, I'd give you some even more information about Droop Mountain. Still haven't learned why it's called that. Alright, outdoorsness, we think that's all Droop Mountain's gonna show us today. Between what we got in us and what we got left to do today, we think we've seen enough. That was a lovely trail. What do you think?
I think it was awesome.
You think it was awesome?
Yeah. Really awesome if you want to go to the mailbox once a day for the last 2 years.
Yes, it's good if you're in shape. No, yeah, whatever. I'm not a trail reviewer, so yeah, we had a good time. It's too bad that place isn't open. We would have checked that out, but
Trail is good. Just the old man's body ain't up to it.
yeah. We didn't super plan to come here. I flagged it on the way I do trips is I just flag a bunch of places and then we go to them depending on how close we are and what we got going on. This one is on our way back to my brother's house in Delaware, so Droop Mountain it was. We're gonna head there now. I think that's the video. Like, subscribe, and we'll do more of these videos.